Hi everyone and welcome back to 369 Fantasy, the proper fantasy games channel. We are back with the third round of Japanese Grand Prix F1. We're gonna start talking about the FP1 and FP2 in preparation for the qualifying tomorrow morning. The main point to notice here is McLaren. They've been quite tricky. They did show a bit strength in free practices before the first and second race, and then they were a disaster, especially in China. So it's gonna be a risk. This is the main, all we can say. Max Verstappen, I don't think so. We have to talk about them. Red Bull in general as much. They're in big trouble at the moment. So I'm not picking any of them. Ferrari looked there a bit slower in this track. Hamilton wasn't really happy with their setup. Eventually they managed to fix it, and let's see in FP3 if they are a bit better. Mercedes, they look strong. I will not sell unless you have to George Russell for if you are, of course, not having Limitless or anything. I will not sell George Russell for Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli is still rookie, still learning, and is not as good on these fast tracks as Japan. He's good like on tracks slower corners, or at least where the slower corners are so important. You can bet on him in Monaco, but not on Suzuka. That's my opinion. I mean, we're talking about against Russell, not against the rest, because the superiority of Mercedes. This track is quite low overtaking track. We saw this last year, the lowest. Maybe we will have a bit more this race, and that's one of the reasons. If you want to, and because as well it's in the beginning of the season, everybody's with low budget. Nobody can afford or if you have big teams like Mercedes and Ferrari in the same time, then you have like quite tricky B-tier drivers, or even the lowest tier where they can DNS. So you're taking a risk if you have them usually. That's the advantage you can take, and as well because of the low overtaking track, the delta, the difference of points of the standard team and the Limitless is bigger than the one you take in on the races on sprint races. Although by the look of it, you think you have lots of points. And because of it's a sprint race and you gain more, you actually not getting more, because sprint race, the lower tier drivers, they do quite many overtakes as well, so they gain good points, as you can see in China what happened. And in this case, the profit is if you bet on low overtaking track like Monaco or Japan. Depends. All I'm gonna say is depending of your team. If you are dropping, if your team is doing well, and none of your drivers or teams will get dropped in price, then you definitely maybe go for a Limitless, just because after this, and by the looks of it, the price rises. We have Miami and Canada. These two races are sprint races. This is before Monaco, just because these two races will give quite much price rise on most of the drivers, lower tier drivers, including the top tier as well. On races like DNS. This means you you struggle to compete in Monaco against the standard teams will be quite stronger than what they are now, because many of them will gain quite much budget, and as we know, the budget is so important. That's the rules in this game. There will be quite much budget, and most of the engaged managers will have Mercedes and Ferrari if this still is the meta. As we know, this might not be still the meta because some things might change because of ADO, which will be introduced some point soon, and they will be giving a help to the weaker teams in terms of if they are like 2 or up to 2% slower than the Mercedes, or over 4%. So this will give them a help, like for example Aston Martin and Ferrari. Of course, they're fighting for this. Although we know it's got good possibility that Mercedes will be and are sandbagging, but you can't. I don't think so. Even FIA can prove this, so it's quite speculative to talk about this. Anyway, so this could level as well the ground, could mix up quite many things. So what we're gonna get in Miami is quite much uncertainty as well. Many teams as well will, like I said, will build budget, and this will help Monaco to many players to have stronger teams than what they have now. So that's kind of positive, and the profit you can get now in playing Limitless. The minus is that you're still risking, because there is big possibility some teams will get even DNS, like we saw McLaren. I was hit by it from my Limitless played in China with my team 1. I managed to finish with 481 points, and currently sitting just above top 17,000 in the world, just in top 17,500 in the world. Lando Norris, I picked Lando Norris. He gave me -10. The rest of the team was absolutely fine. And the other problem is that many of the great drivers in this case, like Oliver Behrman, Liam Lawson, which are currently lower tier, as we know, they're not in the top teams. Some they brought so many points to the players who own them, and this diminished the players like me who used Limitless. I did jump quite much in the ranks, but I don't think so. This will work out in long term, because maybe now, or in maybe Monaco, or maybe even Miami. Depends how the things will be going with these overtakes. They will profit much more than me. They will overtake me. That's the problem, because now with these new rules, it's so easy to overtake, especially on these tracks. And this will be helping so much lower tier drivers, and we have to be very careful when we are picking our Limitless. The Japanese Grand Prix are the best cases to play your Limitless. How many overtakes we'll get, that's the big problem tomorrow. On Sunday. Doesn't look like it will be raining, so you're not risking much playing Limitless. You definitely don't need to play no negative. So as I said, some of the teams will get maybe some FAA additional help in terms of budget, in terms of time spent on the car, improving it. As we know as well, I don't think so it's a good idea. Well, at least at the moment doesn't look like it's really good about in what's happening in Audi. Jonathan Whitley left, and I think he was the main and most important guy for this team. So let's see, because we all planning to have Nico Hülkenberg after Japan, maybe. And now they're not doing that bad, but let's see how the progress will be going after. Maybe we'll have him for a short time, and we don't know how good the developing will be going in Audi. In the case of Jonathan Whitley leaving, I think he's quite high-rated guy in F1, and we'll be missing in this brand new team. So what happened with my teams in China was, I would say, quite good, positive, and will we maybe carry on this way in the future. Depends of how good look we'll get in Japan. Team 1, like I said, limitless. Not greatest, but okay, let's see. Team 2 currently sitting in top 200 in the world. I can't really say much. I played there 3x, and was more about just get, I don't know, maybe I just decided just to play it because it was a good option, and none of my I was not getting hit by any budget decrease, neither of my drivers or the teams, so I decided let's go and take the risk. 583 points, 3 times on Kimi and 2 times on Leclerc, triple Haas, Liam Lawson and Ferrari. Obviously that's the best team, and I'm not gonna get hit. So what I'm thinking now, as I'm in the real top ranks for McLaren League, as we know about these two McLaren League will be ending now in Japan. It's not going to carry on in Bahrain because Bahrain and Saudi were postponed, as we all know. And I'm sitting in the top, so I would say I would take the risk to try to win the league, and let's hope we'll have some luck. And as well, I don't think so is that bad idea playing limitless there here now anyway. So I'm quite happily sitting on limitless for my team 2. Like I said, top 200 in the world. And like for team 1, my previous race, hopefully third time lucky, I'm picking more likely Oscar Piastri. And always said depends on if there is any no big news after free practice 3, like for example big crash and they're not able to fix Oscar Piastri car, or Lando Norris, or whoever. They might not be they won't be able to start in worst case scenario. So I'm thinking about Oscar Piastri only for the moment. I really want to pick maybe somebody else from McLaren or the team McLaren over Ferrari, but it's a bit risky because we know what happened last 2 races. So how much risk I will take, how many McLaren I will have, as depends on FP3 and my good feeling like minutes before the start of the qualifying. And yeah, that's at the moment. Let's see what will be in the qualifying. I will do a little short for all of you if you are interested to know what's my final decision. For team 1, I will have to really think about it. Quite complicated. I don't want to say Russell. I want to help quite much myself for the future, like in terms of budget and transfers. I really want to keep like one transfer saved for next race, so I can have 3. I'm not really convinced in RB, so I don't know. I have Lindblad, I have Liam Lawson. I'm sticking with Liam Lawson. It's fine, but I have as well RB as a team, so it's like 4 times RB. It's quite much, and I don't have the best lower tier driver at the moment, Oliver Behrman. So I really need to think about it. It's quite complicated decision I have to take on this team. Should be alright on budget wise. Do I play Limitless? Ignore me, I can't play. I played Limitless on this one. So on Team 3s, I haven't played any chips there yet. I might play one. I will talk in Team 3 in the future if I start really doing well there as well. Currently sitting top 130k in the world. The problem was in this team I started, I had Piastri on my first race. Of course, this hit me quite badly. So if you really need to know and to find which drivers and teams to pick and not pick, you go on Fantasy F1 Fantasy Tools. That's the place where you can see most of it is free, and you can see which players to pick and what's the projected points, and so on and so on. So what can I say in the end? Good luck for this Japanese Grand Prix, and let's go for the win, McLaren, Lake. Let's get this first prize, and take care all of you. See you next time.